T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now I'm bringing you a review for Mcfarlane Toys Disney Mirrorverse Buzz Lightyear. He's a ranged attacker, as you can see. This is based on his appearance in the Mirrorverse video game. That's, I guess, a mobile game. It features all types of Disney characters, very stylized to fit into this game universe. So they don't particularly look like the source material all the way 100%. You can tell things are a little bit more angular and a little bit off. Alright, here's Buzz out of packaging, and if you hear some banging, we're getting some housebreak done. You get a collector's card, and here's this face right there. Here's some game stat stuff right there. You get a stand that doesn't say Mirrorverse or Disney or anything on there. I'm shocked about that. And there is a little bit of assembly required. And his arm is in a pose like this in the box. You actually have to rotate this. I'm gonna assume the laser should be on the outside. Let me try to see if I can tell on this picture. I can't tell. But here's his back. This thing is very hefty and chunky and solid, like hard plastic. It's like, I mean, when you pick up this box in the store, it is super heavy, and you'll be thinking, this is a $20 freaking action figure. But here we are. Here he is with his like full-on look with his jetpack. It's painted up really great. I'm pretty sure it could have had more detail. Like when I look at this picture right here, I see he has lights going on right there, and there's like blue lights on the inside. Stuff, little things like that aren't on there, but they painted on enough detail to get you the general idea of what you're supposed to be getting with this Buzz, I'm guessing. Here's a close-up on his face. Highly reminiscent to what we remember from Toy Story, but kind of different. Close-up on this. If you could create your own accessories, you should be able to port something in there to look like a blast effect. Here's this detail on this little space belt. That on the front. This stuff up here. Now this plastic right here, it's been a minute since I've encountered this type of plastic. It was on some type of toy I had as a kid. I don't know if that was purposely done, but it has this weird texture. I think I had like a Tonka truck or something like that. He has these little rocket thrusters on the back of his forearm, his biceps, I mean. They're just pegged in. Here's this hand. He has one fist. And yeah, if you want, he has these wings. And the wings, they only like loosely stay in. They kind of fight you. And they don't really want to stay in. And yeah, that's kind of... Wait, hold on. I'm getting a doll.
Yeah, the wings won't stay on because you have them upside down, dummy.
Thank you. Oh. Well, as you just heard, I'm dumb. When you do it like this, not only do they stick straight out, like he's known for, even though he's not known for having energized, transparent wings, they stick straight out. And you can see this detail. And they are, just to be full disclosure, on my copy of the wings, they are like kind of scuffed, like they've been played with for a while. But it still looks good. Now, I collect these more posable figures for myself as an adult collector, but this is one that I don't think kids would have too much of a problem with. Like, they should be able to play with this. This I can recommend for a kid. They might just need help plugging the back together because it is kind of tough. It was tough for me to do a bit. But that is cool. Let's get into his articulation. The head is just on a ball at the base. You know how Mcfarlane is about sculpt. So it just tilts this way and that way. Doesn't really tilt up too much, but it tilts down. And you can rotate, of course, and get quizzical and be like looking at stuff. Hey, what do you got going on down there? The arm is on the ball post like normal. You don't get a ton of range, but it is there. The arm goes out a lot. You get bicep swivel. Of course, you can rotate. You get that rotation in the forearm that I showed. Plus, you get 90 degrees of bend there, and it's like it has the teeth right there. You get the universal wrist joints that can go in and out, and if you rotate it, you can make the fist go in whatever direction you need, basically. But this cuff, hard plastic. Same for this hand. You're not going to get a ton of range, but you get motion. Now, what you do get a ton of range on is this waist. This part right here is made out of soft plastic, and that is a good idea. But you get all of that, all of this. You get all that back. And if you make sure that this crunches under here, you get a ton of crunch forward, like more than you ever get on a Mcfarlane Toys figure. And of course, you can rotate at the base and rotate at the top. It is nuts. Like, you can actually get him into a superhero pose. Because wait, let me just do the legs. Legs go out. They kick forward. And here's another thing. Thigh rotation. You know how long people have been begging for thigh rotation on figures? Now, since he's kind of robotic, sort of, I guess they didn't care and they made that joint lower so that you can do this. Or they sculpted this up higher, I mean. And he has the teeth on this leg. Once you get beyond this tooth, it's a little loose. But on this side, same deal. There's no restrictions, but it's not as loose. And the ankles are universal, but this isn't that pliable. So you can't go back and forward. You can get ankle tiltage and whatnot, and the toe comes forward. There are no teeth in these toes. And it does have stand hold pegs. But let me do what I was about to do. Because of that ab crunch, you can get him into a superhero landing pose. And I love it. Buzz Lightyear in a superhero landing pose. Well, the only thing this thing can do is bring the arms like fully in front of himself. Like, he can do this, but he can't like touch his own head. I tried and I tried and I tried. I cannot, because it doesn't have double jointed elbows, I can't get him to press his own button right here. I can get him to touch this, but yeah, you can force it, but it ain't gonna stay like that in a pose. And he can't, of course, touch his own forearm, so he can like aim his hand to shoot that laser. So yeah, it has a lot more posability than I would think it would have had, and he's like very expressive, but he's hindered in certain other ways because of his body shape. Like, I can't even blame Mcfarlane Toys with that. And I said this guy is heavy. He is 14.2 ounces. Let me bring out a $30 Voyager class Transformer. He is 5.8 ounces for this Studio Series 86 Rekgar. And this is Masterpiece Optimus Prime. He is, whoa. Wow. He is 13.8 ounces. Wait. Let me do this. Yeah, 14.2. So with this Masterpiece Optimus Prime, without his gun, weighs less than Buzz Lightyear. I am amazed by that. I didn't think that, but while we got these guys out here, the cool thing about Buzz Lightyear is if you go off of the Toy Story mythos, which I know this game isn't doing, he can be paired up with any action figure or any toy, period, and they can be in the same reality because they're all toys. I'm going to be bringing out one obscure figure right here. Obscure if you aren't in the know. This is G.I. Joe Sigma 6 Heavy Duty. Come on, stand up, you. DC Multiverse Superman right here. One of Jazzware's last 6-inch Fortnite people. I need to review this guy. I really like this version of Jonesy. I don't know why I haven't reviewed it. And I don't know. Look, I'll just hold it. His feet are in between the joint thing. And yeah, that's what's driving me crazy on it. But this guy is 6 inches. So you can see this is how tall he is next to Buzz. And this is part of Mcfarlane's 7-inch line. So he isn't a super duper tall guy. They can easily make a Woody figure if Woody is actually in that Mirrorverse game. But yeah, I like this Buzz a lot more than I thought I would. What really helps is the hip articulation and the ab articulation. Because of that, he can get super dynamic. Like I showed, he can get in that superhero pose. And you can pretty much do anything. Like I had him like pose like this at one point, like kicking. But whatever you can think of, this is on the fly. I like it. I found them at Target, but he should be at anywhere that sells Mcfarlane toys, as far as I know. Thank you for watching. Until next time, to infinity and beyond. Thank you for watching.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You